Put them in your bag, turn up at the golf club. They look insane, mate. These are pure, by the way. It's gone 200 yards. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Right, today is a very special day. We're down here at American Golf in Leeds because today I've got access, yes, to the brand new Taylormade irons. They just dropped them absolute bomb on everyone. New P770s, new P7MCs, which is what I'm using at the minute, and the new MBs. Look, we're not going to blabber on. Without further ado, let's get on the launch monitor. We're going to hit each iron. I'm going to show you what they'll look like, put them to the test, and just see. Look, it's Taylormade new irons day. What's not to love? Right, so first up, like I said, I use these P7MCs. I'm going to hit 7.9. Let's see, it'll be interesting. We're going to look at obviously ball speed. Obviously, I'll try and keep my club speed quite similar. It'll be interesting to see the spin rate as we go through the different irons, and also to see the carry and the total numbers. Obviously, we're thinking the P790 is going to go further. It'll be interesting to see the spin and how far they go and stuff like that. Looks really bad on the simulator, but it's only 6 yards, right? It's gone the other way now. 9 yards left. That's probably as good as I'm going to get with this. Club speed's up 1 mile an hour, but it's 170 carry. And that is a hooky one. So that's my bad shot, the hook. We're not a pro standing here hitting perfect shots. I want to leave these on because that is obviously my 5 real shots. This is the only club they haven't changed, the P790. Why? It's just such a popular club. I've already hit mine. Let's go to see why it's so popular. That was pure. 10 yards left. But look, club speed's exactly the same. It's carried 181 yards. It's nearly gone 200 yards with a 7-iron. And obviously spin straight away is down to 4,800. We'll talk about that a bit at the end. Let's get 5 good shots. That is gone. That is so big. It's gone 200 yards. Again, it's perfectly online. I mean, the dispersion, to be fair, is good. Mate, 1 yard offline. The dispersion, these are smashing my clubs. Mate, these are pure, by the way. They are going further, but that spin's not bad. You just can't feel it. To be fair, I tried to hit that hard. You can see my club speed's up 2 miles an hour. I'm getting excited now, you see, my heart's racing. Obviously the tungsten, the speed foam, I'm not gonna dive into a lot of that because I'm not really a pro. Obviously this is the most forgiving out of the whole set. For me, this is a confidence club. When I was off 18 handicap, I wanted to hit my 7-iron 185 yards. I didn't care about spin. I wanted to hit my 7-iron because I didn't want to hit a 5-iron. You're never gonna really need a 5 or 6-iron if you're hitting your 7-iron 185 yards. For me, these are insane clubs if you're just starting and just getting good. You want a bit of a confidence boost. You want to hit it miles. Spin's not too bad. But dispersion-wise, they actually beat my club. Right, next up, 770s. Doesn't feel that much different to the P790. But again, the P770 is, you've been with P790s for a while. Realistically, this is what they're made for. You're getting a little bit better. You're going to get a little bit less distance, a little bit more spin. You might be able to shape your shots a bit better. Oh, I caught that one. That is a nice little draw, 11 yards left. Oh, that's pure as well, by the way. Look at that. Little baby draw, 4 yards offline. I'm gonna end up with like a mixed bag. I'm gonna end up with like all 3 of them. You could go P790, 770 mid irons, low irons, so we get a little bit better, right? Pure 7 yards off line. Again, very similar distances. That is, I think that's gone right, yeah. Oh no, it's come round. Go on then, little draw. gets in there, well, gobsmacked. I know obviously they've got the speed foam in, they've got the tungsten in, got this nice new finish as well. See this throughout the clubs, so very, very impressed. We'll go to numbers at the end. It's 790 and 770. Yeah, I'm impressed. What we'll see here is you should probably see the ball speed drop just because there's not the speed foam in there, there's not as much tungsten, and basically what I found with these is you don't get them random flyers when it just bounces off that speed foam. Should be a lot more consistent, and it shouldn't obviously go as far, but the spin rate will be up. So this is, let us say, it's all good hitting the 790, but if you can't stop it on a green, this is the reason I went to these clubs. But let's first hit with the new P7MCs. 10 yards left, I can't really argue. Spin rate's gone up straight away. We're nearly at 5,006. Come round, come round, come round, come round, it's trying. It felt just harder. Every shot with a P770, I couldn't feel the ball come off the face. Instantly I hit that and it went, but the spin is up. Come on, draw, be perfect. Spin again, 5,800, 1 yard offline. Maybe I can see why I have got these clubs in the end. Oh my God. We'll talk about consistency, I've got to show you this. 184.2, 2 shots in a row. Next up, this is gonna be silly, but I'm gonna hit them. I'm gonna hit them anyway. The new MBs, basically blades. Shouldn't be hitting them, but we will. The MCs I can still get away with. If I hit a bad shot with this, there's no escaping it. Bad, but it came out, look at that. Same club head speed and everything. 13 yards left, just a bad strike. Obviously I'm leaving every shot in. This is the player's iron. This is like your really good pro golfers who can control like low flight, high flight fades, draws, kind of really control the ball. Again, going right back with the P790s, you just want to aim at the flag and hit it. That's as better strike as I can get it. It's gone left again. I don't know if that's me or just other clubs were more forgiving. That's better, little draw. 1 yard offline. 5 yards right. They're not bad strikes, to be honest with you. They're just harder. I mean, they are. Put them in your bag, turn it with a golf club. They look insane. Right, so let's just look through the numbers. Golf geeks, this one's for you, it's definitely for me. One thing, just want to get very clear and show you is, it's a fair fight. 89 mile an hour, 90, 90, 90. Ball speed, interestingly enough, 125 mile an hour. We know that, it's the most forgiving one out of them all. You've seen that. Going at the P7MCs, obviously 119. Actually not too similar to what I hit the MBs. Right, next up, spin. Spin's very, very important. I think it's overlooked a lot and it was a massive influence in why I went with the MCs in the summer, because basically I was getting up to the green, I was zapping the flag's at 150, I'm hitting it 150, I'm getting up there, my ball's at the back of the green. It just wasn't stopping. So you've got to be careful with spin. Don't just look at how far it's got. PGA Tour 7-iron spin is 7,000 RPM. Obviously that's off turf. We're hitting off a mat. 6,000 for an amateur would be amazing. 6.2, 6.3. Even though they were forgiven, even though I was hitting them well, the spin is 4,500. That compared to a PGA Pro is the same spin as a hybrid. I'm really edging towards these for some reason, or maybe a split between these two, a split bag, but we will see. 4,800, 5,500, again, massive reason I changed to these, and I dropped a little bit on them, but they were just really hard to hit. But as you see, carry-wise, obviously the P790s go further, the stronger lofted, you know that, but again, it's such a good club if you're just, like I say, you're just starting, you're getting a bit serious, you want to get fitted for clubs, all the way down, like, I know some pros who play with 790s. If you want to sacrifice a few yards to literally get a bit more control, here we go. We've lost 10, 15 yards. This is pretty much what I've done this year. Lost 10, 15 yards, but consistency, 165, 167, 170, 170, 170. Hit 3 yards, 3 shots with 0.3 yards difference. Right, so one of the most important things, again, you've got to look at is how far you were offline, okay? And this is a 7-iron, not a pitch and wedge, not a 9-iron. A 7-iron's at 170, 180 yards away. If I can get it this close, you're doing well. My average with 4 or 5 shots is 6 yards left, 5 yards left, 4 yards right, and obviously 9 yards left. So we knew that was going to be the hardest. Got a few, that's like 60 foot, that's 40 foot. But the winner actually is the MCs. We haven't even done a fitting, we haven't even dived in any of that yet. This is just me whacking a shaft in, turning up this morning and hitting a few balls. Like, these clubs are insane. Like, the MCs are so good, the 770s are so good. I'm actually excited, but I think out of all these clubs today, mine were actually the worst. And that's not even lying, mine were the worst. Very, very impressed. For me, I'd be leaning towards maybe a mixed bag, 770s and the P7MCs. I think 790s I can hit well, they're going a bit too far, and the MBs are a bit too hard. So a mixed bag in that middle, for me, would be perfect. But yeah, what a range of clubs. Like I say, I've been playing with Taylormade Irons for a while, and these are, everyone, you're gonna love them. Again, if you do wanna get fitted, this place is amazing. Head down. This is Crown Point Leeds store, American Golf. Lads here are class. They'll sort you out. It is free fitting. You can get a set of these, interest free, paid off monthly. Don't tell the wife. You know how it is. But yeah, from me, American Golf in Leeds, I need new irons. Goodbye.